Okay, I'm answering question 5 on my retake for my AS evaluation. It's like, how did I attract my audience? And I attracted my audience by basically looking at my original questionnaire that I did for my AS coursework, and most people said they wanted like a hip hop R&B sort of theme. And then after doing my textual analysis or a front cover and a double page spread, I realised that was what I sort of wanted to do, and that's the music I like. So therefore, I really just did the magazine based on my questionnaire and also what I like to see in music magazines as a music reader myself. So I took all what the audience said into consideration. So I had a colour scheme of black, white, gold and green, and I kept that consistent through all 3 of the products because consistency, allows your magazine to be recognized and for people to know that that's your magazine. So when they see black, gold, white and green, they know, wow, it's XXL, so they know it's my magazine. I used a female instead of a male, even though in my evaluation my audience wanted to see a male. I chose a female this time around, as I put in one of my blog posts about some of the changes, was because obviously this is a hip hop and R&B magazine, but mostly based on R&B, and that's the sort of social group I was trying to reach, like teenage R&B singers, and most of the time they are female. So I decided to use a female as it comes with the convention of R&B, because R&B is mostly associated with women. So I used a woman on my front cover and my double page spread. And also it will attract my audience because obviously my target audience is teenagers, like female, ethnic females and other people of other ethnicities, and they may buy it more because they do see another female on it. They're more likely to buy a magazine with a female on it. So that's why I chose a female. And another way it attracts my audience is because it's about the music that they love, which is R&B. So obviously it will attract them, because everything that R&B has. So it has a female, it has different sections on it, catered to women really, and and obviously some of the issues we talk about, not besides the music, will occur at the age of 16 to 25. That specific age spectrum I chose because they're quite young and they're quite into music, because like I've said before in my previous post, that R&B music is really young generated. I mean, if that makes sense. So all the singers that you see a lot are all young females, and they've been there for a while. So music's always about the younger generation and trying to incorporate them into it. And that's how I think I attracted my audience, because listening to them and looking back at my original coursework, at my questionnaire, seeing what they wanted and trying to implement it. Obviously I made a few changes, such as the main image is now of a female instead of a male. The price has changed because doing A2 media and looking at magazines in my A2 coursework, you realise that magazines don't cost 50p. Like if you go to certain shops such as WH Smith and they sell music magazines, they're like £3, £4. So I did have to change the price to £3.99, but that's quite cheap if you look at other magazines from like a wide spectrum. So that's all that really changed, was the main image and the price. Everything else I kept the same, as this is what my audience wanted in my audience evaluation that I did for AS. And obviously retaking it, I just looked back on it and just implemented what they wanted to see again in my AT1, but this time hopefully a lot better.